I'm saying this to y'all as if you don't know, and many of you may know, but you never know. Who out there don't know? So allow me to help. Hello, my beautiful, fabulous, and creative friends. It's your girl Toy. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm doing a get ready with me video, okay? I have not done this on the channel yet, and it's mostly because I haven't been going nowhere, so I don't even know what I was gonna be getting ready for. But today, I am going to a holiday party, okay? 'Tis the season for holiday parties, and so I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to get dressed. I will show you guys what the venue looks like, and just come along with me. This might be quite a lengthy video, so get a glass of water, get a glass of wine, some liquor, whatever is your thing, get it, okay? Because we're gonna start getting ready, and I have about an hour to get out of here. So we're gonna see, because it usually takes me an hour to do my makeup, and then also I'm going to do my hair real quick, throw it back and put on a ponytail and get dressed and get up out of here, okay? So I'll do a little bit of talking, and then other times I'll just go on in. Right now my camera setup is a little bit different than usual, so you'll see me looking down, looking around, because I have my vanity mirror here and I've got you guys up here, okay? So I'm gonna be going up and down, going up and down. All right, first things first, no music's playing. No music is playing in the background here because you know how YouTube is, y'all. So because of copyright issues, I won't be listening to any music right now, but you will be, because I'll make sure I'll put something cool in the background while I'm getting ready. I need a sip of water, y'all. I'm a little stressed. We're gonna chat through this video. This is very, this is me, okay? This is me. Everything is not always structured. Sometimes things are just like, let's just do what we do, okay? And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you like it. Make sure you are subscribed, please, please, pretty please. If you're not, please go do that right now, okay? And then please make sure you like this video and share it, okay? And also click the bell so you're notified every time I drop a video. I've got a wedding series going on right now. We are 6 months away from getting married. Oh my gosh! And we've got, I do some reviews on fragrances, on candles, and it's just great. So make sure you're subscribed. Okay, let's go. Okay, first things first, this is what I do. I've got all my stuff spread out here. It's not perfect. I don't have, I actually used to have BoxyCharm, and I had a lot of products, but once your girl started saving for the wedding, BoxyCharm had to go. It had to go. We stopped that subscription. But I've still got a lot of stuff that I wasn't able to use or wear, so I'm going to use some of that stuff today. And okay, the first thing that I get started with is a primer on my face, okay? Because gotta make sure that the skin is nice and tight, and also so that the makeup stays all night, okay? The event is probably going to be about 5 hours, so this makeup is going to last till I get home for sure. I would say tomorrow, but your girl washes her face before bed, okay? I don't play those games, okay? So, but just know that this stuff is amazing. The name of it is, geez, what is the name of this? Is this LYS? IYS, whatever. This is it, y'all. I know I'm all over the place because I'm rushing. Okay, the next thing is what I do, and I'm going to get to my brows in a bit. Hopefully I do them really well today, because I did have someone that came on my channel a while ago and just asked for a tutorial on how to do brows. So hopefully she's watching, because we're going to do them brows today. Okay, now this is Dewy Set. I love this because it just really helps the skin to have that dewy look. I usually wear this in the spring and summer just to kind of give me that, really fresh kind of sun-kissed dewy look. But today, what the hell? I'll do it, okay? And I've got my Chinese fan. That did not taste good. I've got my Chinese fan here, and I use this to dry my face and sometimes just look fabulous, honey. Okay, because we're fabulous, we're beautiful, and we're creative, and this is the life. Okay, this is the at-home life that people are, some people are just like not happy with where they are because they'd rather be somewhere else, you know, living someone else's life, honey. But I'd rather live my own life because I make my life fabulous. Do you make your life fabulous? If you don't, you should try to find ways to make it amazing, to make your home feel comfortable, to make your space great. Right now, we're in my office, my second bedroom that we've converted to my office / dressing room. It's mostly a dressing room, and I do my work from here. But in this closet over here, I've got this IKEA drawer that has all of my makeup and everything in there. So I have most of my stuff out. If I do choose to switch it up a little bit, you'll see me, you know, digging in there. Okay, next, that's out the way. Next, what I do is I do my brows. Okay, so I guess I did not go in here and get the stuff out. Thought I had it all together, guys. Okay, next I do my brows. Now, I use the MAC eyebrow pencil, okay? And this is in the color of Spiked. And so I use this to fill in my brows because as you can see, like my brows are pretty thin. So, you know, I just gotta make sure that I fill them in correctly. I did just get them waxed at European Wax Center about a week or so ago. And what I like about going there is that, you know, it lasts. Whatever wax they use, it lasts a really long time. So I am going to, you know, brows are really important, y'all. So I'm just gonna look down here in my vanity and make sure that I do this correctly, because sometimes when I try to do my makeup in the camera, it goes left because it may not be true to what I say. Okay, objects appear much closer in the mirror. Okay, I crack myself up, y'all. I be sitting here having a good old time by myself, and it's so quiet. I can't even lie. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this quiet. Woo! Okay, how does that look? So what I do is, like, I start to go down here and I start to like go towards the tip, the top of the eyebrow, and then I start to go down. So I'm really just filling in what's already there. It's not rocket science. It's just going along the natural arch of your eyebrow and filling in the open spaces. Okay, so you can see what the before looked like, and that's what the after looks like. I do go in with concealer and just, like, you know, clean it up, and it gives it a really nice finish. So that's eyebrow 1 done. I'm not gonna rush my makeup, but I'm gonna go just as fast as I usually do, as if y'all weren't here. Why? Because I gotta go. Okay? And because I have to. If I go slow, I'll never get out of here. So I guess it all goes back to I gotta go. Okay. Can you see that? It's starting to look good. Starting to look good. Okay. Now this wingtip over here is a little bit thicker than this one, and sometimes I hesitate to make them perfectly symmetrical to each other because I don't want to mess up this arch here, because this eyebrow is always popping. Every time people do my eyebrows, they're like, that eyebrow is popping, but this eyebrow we need to work with. I'm like, all right, sis, yes, I know, work with it, girl. And it always comes out beautiful. Okay, so Now I go, ooh, child. I was like, it broke, but it didn't really break. I just have to, okay, here we go. Janky. Okay, so we're going to start to brush this up and brush this in, so it looks more natural and less like a crayon, okay? Y'all gonna be tired of me by the end of this video. Okay. And I like to extend the brush out, like, you know, kind of like, this is how I get that fade, by brushing the inside of the eyebrow so that it kind of starts to blend in with the skin a little bit, but not that much. How's it look? You like it? I like it. Okay, moving on. All right, what's next? What's next is we are going to put on our concealer. Okay. I don't have everything out. Like, I have a makeup bag, and so I'm digging in my makeup bag to get this out. But I don't like clutter, so I have my vanity, my craft desk, as I call it, and I like to make sure things look organized as I'm working through stuff. So at least if I don't have it out right now, I can still go into the makeup bag and get it. But always keep your desk and your area clean. Keep it clean. Okay, what I do is I take, okay, we've got Fenty Beauty. Okay, this is the concealer. Okay, this is the top. And what I do is I take my color, I have ColourPop brushes. And this brush in particular is E20. And I take it and I start to take the concealer off of the applicator, because I don't need the whole applicator, because I'm going in to do detail. Okay. Whew. Y'all, I just got off of work and I came straight in. Like, I was already working in here, but I switched gears. I took a shower. I'm right here. So my energy is like, it's up today. It's up right now. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start to trace right below the eyebrow. And when you trace it, come out a little bit further than where the eyebrow starts. Because when we start to do our, like, perfecting the fade, then we need that straight line to come out that way. Okay, see how it's starting to take shape? It's not perfect right now, and I'm also pretty far from my vanity because of this issue with the camera stand. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, so that's looking quite nice, and I do have like a sponge here, so I like to blend that out a little bit before I put on my my eyeshadow primer. Okay, let's go to the next eye. I always do under the eyes first and then over the eyes, because I like to connect. I like to see how it moves. You know, how it's supposed to be. Okay. Uh-oh. That's all right. You see what I just did? I done went into the eyebrow, but that's okay. I am going to fix that with a pencil when I'm done. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to continue to fix it with concealer, because that is going to mess it up. And ain't nobody got time for that. 1 second. All right, I had to put on my little lips over there. Okay, there's a reason why I had it, and it wasn't on, so now it is. Okay, so use this and just blend this in. Do you see how I connected this brow to this brow? Yeah, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am someone that has done makeup for a very, very long time, and I have my own tips and tricks. So if you want to use these tips and tricks, please feel free. But if you feel like I'm doing something wrong, I could be. I'm not asking for advice right now because I do my own research and I look up things on my own time when I'm ready to perfect something, and right now is not the time. So just saying, as I'm doing my makeup, I hope that it's helpful for some people. I hope it inspires some folks that, you know, you don't have to be a makeup artist to do great makeup. You just have to have a desire to do it. And also, just like anything else, research and practice. So now, as you can see, I am outlining the top of my eyebrow, and a little bit is going on the hairs. Again, it's because I'm so far. Okay, had to go zoom in on that. Okay, so yes, it looks like I have a little mini unibrow, but don't you worry, it's gonna go away. And sometimes what I do is with this top outline, sometimes I just use the straight up foundation. I don't always use the concealer. The foundation just blends it into the skin a lot better. Well, I don't want to say better because using the concealer is still pretty good, but it just gives it a different look. It's more, it doesn't have the highlight. It's just straight forehead and eyebrow, but it's clean, and the eyebrows still look good. So just gonna blend that out so that it doesn't dry down to be a hard line. And then what I do is I take my concealer brush and I start to go down the center, and I start to sculpt the center of the eyebrows. I start to sculpt the separation of it. So let's see, only need a little bit. Do you see how it's like starting to take shape? Now, for people who have amazing eyebrows and don't need to do all this, like, so happy for you, because as much as I like doing my makeup, it can be a little tedious sometimes, and that's okay. You know, just make sure you carve out enough time to do the things that you need to do. Okay, so right now that's done, but I need to go back in with my eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to take the brush and just like really start to increase that fade. And then I'm going to fill in that little spot. Okay, brows are done. Brows are done. Okay, so now I'm going to try to figure out, do I need to change the lights, the settings on the lights? Let's go with this. I like this light setting better. And now, water break. Because the brows are a job, okay? It's work. Okay, now that the brows are pretty much done, I'm going to go in and put on this eyeshadow primer, and it's called Moonlit. It's so cute. I love this packaging. I just think that the black and the gold, I just think that it just looks like luxury and it's beautiful. So open it up and this is what it looks like. Okay, and so now I'm just gonna go over my eyes and fill it in. You can even go a little bit like, you know, above the concealer a little bit, just to kind of blend. You know, we're going to be using that space to blend our eyeshadow out anyway, so you definitely want to go up there and make sure that you've got enough grip. Anything above that area, I think is fine to leave it without eyeshadow primer, because you've got the concealer, which also acts as a primer. But the reason why I don't use primer all the way down on my lid all the time is because, one, I don't always like wearing such heavy makeup, but two, my eyes crease, and so I like have hooded, you know, skin, and that's fine, but it's like it can tend to crease and get a little bit, you know, mess up the whole look, and I don't want that. So here we go, putting this on the next eye. And trust me, y'all, I know we're gonna be sitting here for a minute because I really am talking throughout this whole thing. I hope that you guys are entertained, and also, you know, let's talk in the comments, like, what type of makeup do you use? How do you apply your makeup? Are you a makeup artist? Are you not a makeup artist? Like, what's going on with you? Okay. So that's on there. And now what I'm going to do is take out my, y'all, do you know about Pat McGrath? Do you know about Miss Pat McGrath? Okay. You gotta know about Pat McGrath. If you don't, please Google her. I'll put a link down below. I'll help y'all out. But she's got such amazing products, professional grade. And this is, oh, it's so, listen, y'all, I don't have time. But actually it looks nice when I peel the plastic back. But this is a palette. There we go. And this is the colors here. So I'm going to use this color and this color on my eyes tonight. The theme for tonight is black and red, so in white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the eyes pretty natural but still yet glamorous. I'm not doing eyelashes today. Usually I have my eyelashes done, you know, I get them applied, but, you know, individually, but I've been saving for the wedding, and that subscription also had to go. So I do have falsies here that I could, you know, strips put on myself, but I don't feel like it. Okay, we're gonna go with the mascara, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. All right, now where's my, oh, here we go. I'm going to show you how I layer my my eyeshadows, and I just need to find a very specific brush that I like to use. Now, Juvia's Place, honey. Do you know about Juvia's Place? Listen, I love supporting Black-owned businesses, especially Black women. Juvia's Place is the best. I've got a couple palettes, and this is their bronzer set, and this is bronzer in tan. So clearly I use this one so much I'm down to the pan. This one I use, you know, around the circumference of my face, and also in the cheekbone area. So but I also use this top one on my eyes to be the base of the color. So we're gonna go in with that. Actually, let me use this brush instead. It's a little bit fluffier. Okay, and so let's See, usually I use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I got this other one from BoxyCharm, the Moonlit one, and I haven't used it that often, but the Urban Decay one is running low, and that's why I picked that one up. So here we go. We're gonna go up in here, and yeah, I'm going really fast. I'm like, it might not look like I'm being good to my skin or being good to myself, but trust me, she's okay. She's been through plenty. She's been through it, okay? Nice. Okay, so I've got to blend that out a little bit because that's going to start causing a crease that I don't want to see. We're just going to bring this all the way around to follow the shape of my eyebrow. And then I'll fluff this up into the top of the eyebrow bit just to kind of clean that up. And then move on over to that other eyebrow, because why? We gotta go. My fiance is waiting patiently for me. He's doing his own thing. He's having a good time. Whew. How was y'all's day? What y'all do today? Did you work? Did you have the day off? Please tell me you had the day off. Please tell me you had the day off. Okay. If you're not working, what'd you do? You know? Okay, so that's good enough. I do need to blend out that concealer with the eyebrow though. Let me just bring this out here and then fluff up into here. And let me just bring that out there too. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm going to use this pink color. Remember, it's right there. I'm going to use this pink color. I'm going to load up the brush, honey. Load it up! And I'm just going to go to town right here. That's where we're going right now, right on the lid. Okay? And we're going to pack it onto that lid. And once we're done packing, we're going to move it right on up over the crease. That light tan color is still there, but now it's time for the pink party, okay? This is her show, but when we get that shimmer on there, it's gonna be her show. All right, I think that's okay for now. Let's just see one more. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next one. Just know I'm not gonna have y'all sitting here all night, okay? We're doing makeup right now. We're talking, we're chit-chatting, and I'm on my way to a holiday party. When we get to the party portion, if you want to skip ahead and just look at that, it's not going to be that long. So that's why I'm saying this is where it's at right now. But feel free, you know, if you need to see the party right now, feel free to skip ahead. But come on back, because I'm almost done with this eye. Okay. I think one more swoop on the top just to kind of like pack that into the crease. Awesome. Now, I do the shimmer last, after I do the foundation, after I do everything, the concealer, everything. Why? Because Once I start to contour the nose, I contour it with that tan color. And I don't want to mess up, you know, everything that's going on in this nose tan, you know, nose and face area. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the, what are we going to move on to? Oh, we're going to move on to face. Okay. What I use is this Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop. Okay, and the number color is 17. It's a blurring skin tint. I do have Fenty Beauty foundation, but I feel like this works for my skin really well because, again, like I said, I don't really like a lot of foundation. I don't like too much heavy makeup on unless it's for a reason. But like I said, I'm only going to be at this event for, it's a 5-hour long event. I'm probably going to be running a tad bit late. We might get there on time. We'll see. But I'm not staying till the end. I'm not watching them shut down. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it in. This is how I apply my foundation, y'all. You can laugh at me if you want. How do you apply your foundation? I have a lip tint that I got from Shein, and I'm gonna put that on before I put on my lipstick, because you know, sometimes when your lipstick, especially the one I'm about to wear, the MAC Ruby Woo, is my favorite red in the world. Can't tell nobody nothing about me unless you tell them that my favorite red color is Ruby Woo by MAC. Okay. And so it lasts for a very long time, but I plan on, like, you know, eating while I'm there, and the Ruby Woo may or may not come off, depending on how hungry I am, honey. It's not about the quality of the product. It's about how hungry your girl is, okay? I might go to town on something, and who knows what it will be. But I feel like with the red lip tint underneath it, it might just help give it some support before I'm able to make it to the bathroom to reapply. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, now we're going to put on concealer. Now, I made a decision to share this with y'all beforehand, okay, before I start doing this. I'm not going to bake my concealer because I found that the best way for me to use my concealer is to only have a very, like, small amount. I don't need too much. You know, I can use the same applicator because, like, you know, I have like little like folds underneath my my eyes sometimes, and when I tried to bake in the past, it tends to like stay there, and then when I put the banana powder or whatever on top of it, it just like starts to come up. So if you know, I will ask for this advice. If you know a good way to bake concealer without it creasing like that, please drop it in the comments. I'm sorry that I'm staggering my words right now because I'm like focused on this concealer right now, and I want to make sure it looks good. So as you can see, you can still kind of see my freckles under here, and that's what I like. I like a nice natural look. So before I go too far, What I like to do is I like to use my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in the complexion of medium. It's a number 2, and this is what it looks like. Okay, love this stuff. And the reason why I use this to bake my concealer is because I do have banana powder and stuff like that, but it just really feels a lot easier to apply sometimes when I'm not having stuff falling all over the place. It still works. The banana powder still works, but I feel like, I don't know, I have to be in a mood for it. And lately I've been using this Charlotte Tilbury, and that's the mood. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Nothing with changing up your mood. And that's another thing about me, y'all. You know, I'm going to talk to y'all through this. That's another thing about me is I'm not, you know, just one. I'm not someone that just likes one thing. I'll say that. I like a lot of different things, and I like to explore. I like to try new things, and that's why I, you know, created the toy house so many years ago, because I wanted to give myself and other people an opportunity to feel like it's okay to do multiple things. Okay, I'm not one-dimensional, and I don't think many people are. Sometimes I feel like people are stuck in this thought process that they have to be only good at one thing, and I think that that's BS. And so that's why I pride myself in learning new things and trying new things, and also being skilled in multiple areas, so that if I don't have the funds, or if I don't have the means to find someone to, I don't know, edit my YouTube videos, I'm going to learn how to do it. I've been editing videos for a very long time, and you know, there are new programs that come out. I used to work in Premiere Pro. I also used to build in After Effects. I work in Photoshop, and just recently downloaded DaVinci, and that's how I edit my videos. So thank you, Lenny. Lenny is my bestie, and please go and check out his channel. I will put the link below. He's a singer. He is so amazing. And he's also writing. He's a writer. He's a songwriter. He has a lot of stuff going on. He's vegan, so he's got like this vegan social media page and channel and site. It's really cool. I'll put his stuff below. You guys can go and check him out. I'll try to have him here on the channel at some point, because he also did my me and Irvin's engagement video shoot and photo shoot. And so you guys gotta go check out that video, because it's got over 120,000 views. It's the most views of any video that I have here on this channel. So I'm like, we did something. So go and check him out. Oh, and he's also got a podcast. Okay. Okay, I'm done doing that. Now I'm going to use my other Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the color of tan, and it's a number 3, and it looks like this. Okay, and so now I'm going to go and set the foundation. And so, you know, I hope people are setting their foundation. You know, you got to go over it to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I feel like I might need a little bit more foundation on my nose. just a little bit. There we go. There we go. It looks a little bit more put together. And now we're gonna go right back over it with the powder. The eyes are gonna be cute, y'all. I was thinking also about putting some darker color along the outside of it to kind of smoke it out a little bit to go with the black, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so now that's done. And now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. So back to Juvia's place. And we're going to use the top color here. And I'm going to start to go along the hairline. I told my friends today, I was like, yo, we need to get some pictures at this holiday party before I sweat my edges out, okay? Let's be adults and organized, and you know, we're gonna party, we're gonna have a good time, but if we're gonna take pictures all night, please make sure my edges don't look crazy. Usually I wear my hair curly during the summer, spring and summer. But once it starts to get a little cold, I don't do the, oh, I'm going outside with my scalp wet kind of thing. So I straighten my hair during the winter. It's so much more manageable sometimes. I can play around with a lot of different looks. But today's look, what I'm going to do with my hair is I'm just going to put it in a ponytail, play around with my edges a little bit, and add a ponytail, okay? My hair is very long, but I want the fullness of the ponytail. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, now I'm going to go in this bottom color and just really define those cheeks. Yeah, I do the second motion still. And then I'm going to get dressed. Irvin said it's cold outside, so make sure I am prepared. I will say that my toes won't be prepared, but as soon as we get in the car, we're gonna blast that heat, so I should be okay. How's it look? How do you guys like the base? You like it? Do you like it? Okay. All right, we gotta get out of here. Okay, what else is next? So we've got this going on. Oh, now we need to contour the nose. So back to Juvia's place. We're using the top color again. And we're gonna go in, I go in with just a regular eyeshadow brush, the same brush that I used to put it on my eyelids. And I connect it, you know, that's how I blend it out. I give it some depth right in here and I connect it. I feel like one of the hairs from the brushes is on my lip and it's driving me crazy. Okay, and now okay. You know, it's really an experience when you're doing this without music. I really am trying to fill in the time and the silence with valuable information and things that I hope would entertain you. So, okay. How's it look? It's looking okay. I'm gonna try to blend that out there because I don't want like a hard Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay. So now we're gonna put the bronzer to the side because we are done with that. And now we're gonna go in. We're going to go back in with the shimmer. That's this one right here. Now I gotta figure out which brush I'm gonna use. Oh, I have one. It's perfect. Sometimes I play around. I use my regular brushes, then I use my travel brushes, you know, whichever ones I feel like using that day. And I'm going to, it may not match, the whole thing may not match, but it does the job. I'm just gonna put this right up here. Can y'all see it? So now there's also another product from Pat McGrath, and it is an eyeshadow enhancer. And so I'm gonna put that on after I'm done with this. Can y'all see the shimmer? I am gonna have to darken up the end of that because I look too bright. And the reason why I chose pink and not like a nude or anything because of, you know, the red and white is because I still wanted some color on my eyes, and I felt like the pink was a nice soft version of a red. That's what pink is, you know. So I'm using that. Okay, here's what I was talking about. This is the Pat McGrath Intensive Eyes. And so it looks like this, you know, and you just pop it up and you put it over your eye where you want the most highlight at. So I'm gonna do it right here, over that, right here, over this, and it's supposed to pop. Let's see. Ooh, see? There she is. Hello! Hello! There you go. Good morning. Good morning. She's awake. See the difference? Here, you can probably see it better like this. Okay, now we're gonna go in here. Let's do it again. Oh, it's like magic. Good morning, my love. She's looking great. Okay. All right, I did say I want to go in with the darker color. Let's see. I think I'm going to try to use, should we use this brown? Maybe this, but let's start with that because that's a shimmer and I really only want the only shimmer that I have to be on the inside. So I'm using the same brush as my pink because it already has the pink on there, so I feel like it can like blend nicely. Just kind of, and don't worry that that's a hard line right now because we're going to go back in with the light tan color from the Juvia's palette, and we're going to blend that out. So I mean, people generally love the way I do my makeup. people in my life, people that I know. And I feel, you know, happy when I do my makeup. It's something that I really enjoy doing. And because I was an art student and actually went to school for design, it's just another canvas to me. My face is like another canvas. And so just trying new things and experimenting with new colors and different applications really brings me joy. Okay, I don't know what it does for other people, but I know what it does for me. So now we need to go back in. I put the darker colors in there, and now we need to blend it out. Hold on, because I need to make sure that that connects, and it will, because we're also going to put on some eyeliner. The eyeliner to me helps to the illusion of not having on long lashes. So when my lashes were starting to like fall off after like 18 months, those lashes lasted so long. In between, you know, it would get very sparse up in there. And so I would use my eyeliner to fill in the gaps. Now, do you see what's happening right now? Do you see the blend? Do you see that? What I need to do now is go in there with this color again and just make sure that it blends and it's not just a hard stop like what I put on my calendar today to make sure I have enough time to do this, okay? Because I have a holiday party to go to. I almost wasn't gonna go. You know, it's being home. Sometimes I feel like, why leave just to come back home? I'm already home. And I never used to be that way. It is what it is, y'all. So I, you know, convinced myself and also was convinced to go. And I'm glad that I'm doing it because I get to sit here and play in makeup and talk to y'all. So now what I'm going to do is go in with the black matte black eyeliner. This is what the applicator looks like. Okay. And this, I really need to focus. So I hope music is playing at this point, okay? Because I can't talk to y'all when I'm doing my eyeliner. I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't worry about this over here. I have another eyeliner, a felt tip marker that I'm going to use. I found the hair. It was a hair from my brush that I'm going to use to kind of fill it in because I want a dark eyeliner. I like a nice cat eye, a nice wing tip. All right, now that we have the outline, I'm gonna go in because I need a new one of those, okay? It's starting to dry out a little bit. I've got this Luna liner that no doubtly came from my BoxyCharm, okay? So I'm just gonna go in and clean it up. It's not exactly straight, but that's what I wanted. go right up in this eye duct area and also right underneath. Okay. I have a little Cleopatra look going on. I'm not going to go all the way to the end. I'm going to use shadow for that. A dark brown. Actually the same brown color that we used to smoke out the eyeshadow. But I'm definitely going to smoke this out with that brown. Let's jump to the smoky part, okay? So I'm going to use this brush here. You see this edge? That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to go back into that brown color and I'm going to smoke out right below. And if you're new to doing makeup and your eyes start to water, look up for a few minutes. Okay, look up for a few minutes. Okay, maybe not a whole few minutes, a few seconds. Okay, look up and it should help your eyes not to tear so much. And if there are tears coming, it may help it to go back to where they came from. Okay, because I don't know how the science of it works. I just know it works. I just want to say at this point, thank y'all for standing here and watching this, because we are about an hour in, and I know people don't like to watch long videos, so I like to watch long videos. If you're one of those people, watch it. If you don't, you know, skip ahead. But you might miss out on some really important stuff. Okay, how the eyes looking, y'all? How the eyes looking? I'm gonna go also into this area right here, and that's smoked already. I need to fix that. Okay, and now to the cheeks. I have a MAC red, actually, wait a second. I have a MAC red eyeshadow that I sometimes use as a blush. I'm gonna put that on there. And our cheeks are gonna be nice and rosy. Nice and rosy for the holiday party. Nice. Now we're gonna hit this side. I didn't forget about my eyes. I'm not done. Sometimes I just move on to another section before I finish certain things, because I gotta be a little, you know, not scatterbrained, but I get the desire or inspired to do something and need to finish the last thing, but I always go back to it, don't you worry. So, and that's why you gotta watch the whole video, because you don't know when I'm gonna come back to those eyebrows or those the eyeshadow. Okay, I think this is enough cheek. I think this is enough cheek. And then I also go right there on the nose, kind of make it look like I have blood flowing in my, okay, in my body, okay, because sometimes the foundations and colors can dry you out and make you look a little whatever. All right, that's done, and now I need to finish up the eyes. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this beautiful, I use this all the time, by Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and that highlighter I use, sometimes I just take the back of the brush that I just used and I'll just go right on up in there. Keep it all in the family, okay? Hit that nose, okay? Do a little something up there if you want to. You don't have to. Something on the chin. You don't have to. And then take a brush. Oops, not that brush. I'll take another brush. And go in to the ducks here. Okay, give it a little love. And then also hit the high point of the brow. How's it looking, y'all? Y'all like it? Do y'all like it? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do with this is I'm going to use this mascara. This is called Greater Than, and it's from MDM Flow. And I think it's my first time using it. I'm gonna get those eyelashes here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I had on my false lashes, this look would be boosted up, okay? It would be very nice. But I'm okay with the decision I made not to put on strips. I'm not gonna do underneath. I'm not gonna do lashes underneath. I'm good with what we did. Okay, and now for the lips. So here's my MAC Ruby Woo. Okay, and jeez, here is the lip tint. I'm trying to decide, do I want to put on this lip tint? I really don't have time. So, because I like to let it sit and then I'll wipe it off and then I'll apply it. But you know what? It is what it is. I'll just reapply the Ruby Woo. Okay, and I'm almost done, y'all. Now what I need to do is setter. Okay, we got the setting spray, and this is Rose Water Setting Spray by Maven Beauty. I also got this in my BoxyCharm, and I've got my handy dandy Chinese fan again. Okay, here we go. Gotta show y'all the good side with the gold on it. Don't you feel fabulous when you use a Chinese fan? Okay, that's enough. All right, y'all, it's time to do hair. Okay, so let me clean up and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, now this is hair time, okay? Now, if you want to skip ahead, we're at the hair portion, and then after that, I'll show you my fit, and then after that, it'll be the party, and then after that, I'll be saying goodbye, okay? So we're just gonna get right on through it. I'm going to speed through this hair process. I'm not doing anything spectacular. So, what I'm gonna do is just brush my hair, put in this ponytail, honey, and call it a night. Okay, so just going to brush it back. And I have to go to the salon anyway to get my hair done. I found a beautiful salon that my mom goes to, and I know the owner, and we have mutual people that we know. And so she will be doing my wedding hair trial. And so I'm really excited to use her services. They're really kind in there, very professional. The place is clean. Absolutely love it. So my signature usually is a ponytail. And so whether it's down, whether it's up, honey, because it's just so much more manageable. It's not in my face. I have a lot of hair. Right now it's straight, but when it's not, it's quite cray. I was like, where's my hair tie? Okay, maybe I should bring this up just a little bit since the ponytail is so low. I really don't even really need the ponytail, but I want it to have a little character, and I really don't feel like curling my hair today because we're in a rush. We're in a rush, and plus I need to get it done. So this is going to be a ponytail midway down and not necessarily at the nape of my back. When I wear, you know, my own hair in a ponytail, I wear it, you know, usually at the nape of my neck. But in this case, we don't need that. And so when my hair is natural, I have all sorts of natural hair products. So many, okay? But I usually like to slick my hair down. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Neat Braid Conditioning Shining Gel. It's not gel, but it will help it to look nice and slick. So let me get some of that. This is actually getting up in my nail, so let's see, do that a different way. And we're just going to go right up in there. Okay, let's see, let's get a little bit more just to make sure she ain't going nowhere. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Okay, and then what I like to do is sometimes it's like before I do all that because it does get a little stiff. I like to take the hair out before I do that, but you know, it is what it is. And the reason why I part it is so that it looks like straight and the edges are clean. Okay. And now I do have some like some got to be gel, okay, that I'm going to use on my edges, but I'm going to be very careful because it is a little bit more water-based, and we just did our makeup, so we don't want that to get in the way and mess up the makeup. Now I've got my little toothbrush here, specifically for this, not for teeth. And this is what I meant when I told my friends that I didn't want to sweat my edges out. All this work I'm doing here. I'm not trying to be dancing. Okay. And now for the ponytail. I'm going to, actually before the ponytail, I'm going to put in, I have this Gold Series by Fenty Pro V. It's a hydrating oil. Just going to put a little of that in my hand and go over the top of it. So I've got that really nice shine. Okay, and then now I'm going to put my hair in a tight bun, very tight bun, so that the ponytail, drawstring ponytail, has something to hold on to. I'm saying this to y'all as if you don't know, and many of you may know, but you never know. Who out there don't know? So allow me to help. Allow me to share some knowledge here, because someone asked me, how do I do my eyebrows? Now, I've been watching people do eyebrows for years, okay? But, you know, everybody's at a different stage in their life where they might need some help or need some guidance. So just because you know how to put on a drawstring ponytail doesn't mean the next person does. Okay, now this ponytail, I've worn it a couple times, not too many times, but I feel like it still kind of matches the texture of my hair when it's straight. So I'm going to put this, see the little bun? Little bun. Okay, here we go. Push the combs into the top, and then push the combs. Oh, maybe I should show y'all because some people don't know. So there are combs at the top, there are combs at the bottom, and here is your drawstring. And so I'm gonna put this at the top and the tag where the bottom is. That's how you properly teach people. Okay, find your drawstring and just pull that baby tight. Pull that baby tight. And it's supposed to wrap completely around the bun. And then I take this little thing here and you push it all the way to the top here. And I wrap this around. And if you want to feel more secure, what you can do is also add bobby pins. Got a bobby pin here, fairly long. And I'm going to add this bobby pin underneath. So what I like to do is hook it, like put one end of it inside of it, like that. And then wrap it around. And then push it through the bun. So you know the bun's not going nowhere, and neither is that drawstring. Okay? And look how long this joint is. She's long. And that's the look I want to go for. Okay, now we're done with hair. Okay, we're done with makeup. And the fragrance of the night. Fragrance of the night. I went over and over this all day today. What was I going to do? And my Carolina Herrera. Can't go wrong with Carolina Herrera. And then also Carolina Herrera has this hair fragrance mist. So because Carolina Herrera is the theme, I'm going to spray my hair. People are going to be like, Toy, what is that smell? That fragrance is amazing. Put it all in the ponytail. Okay, because, you know, I'm gonna get my little Will Smith on tonight. I'm gonna whip her back and forth, okay? And then, ooh, smells so good, y'all. Okay, that's done. And then, earrings. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna go with these or go with these. because it goes with the lips and it also goes with the outfit. I don't have any blue or any other colors. The colors that I have are black, red, and white. And it's not a lot of white. But it's just black and red. So that's why I was like, should I add this to add a little color? Because nobody's gonna be looking at my feet, but when I'm in pictures, this might be really cute. So let's do this. We're gonna go with these because they are more of a statement piece than those other ones. These are also a little heavier too. And I hope they don't fly off when I'm dancing. That's another thing I need to consider. So I plan on having a really good time. And now that I am ready, all I need to do is put on my clothes. But I want to show y'all my shoes for the night. Okay, hold on one second. Let me show you my shoes. Okay, aren't these nice? These are INC, International Concepts. And of course, you know, I've got to have something in there for cha. But these are the shoes. I bought them for a friend's wedding and I have to break them back out. So I'm gonna go and get dressed. We'll take a shot, we'll do some quick video, and then I'll see you at the party. All right, guys, bye.